going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got to talk about Ice Cube, and he's speaking about the NBA and some of the gatekeepers he feels like been coming at him since he made this contract that I'm displaying on the screen right now with Black America, um, where he was asking for different things, system of reparations. You can see the list up there, affirmative action for all secondary schools. You can see all the things outlined. It's scrolling literally on your screen right now. But Ice Cube, he's speaking out against the NBA and saying that the Big Three has some roadblocks placed in front of it, even more than they had initially after this contract came out. So he said he's about to go on a podcast tour and speak out against these things, against everybody. Let's check out what he had to say, and I'm going to be back with more commentary.
Yo, what's cracking? You know what it is. It's your homeboy Ice Cube. And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing. So, ever since I put out the contract with Black America, they've been fucking with me. Here and there, this and that. But it's cool, I expect that. I've been working with, on the Big Three for a long time, and you know how they've been fucking with me with that. I done made it, plain, simple, and clear what they've been doing. The NBA been fucking with us. Now, a lot of people might say, like, well, but Cube, you want to work with the NBA. Really, I don't give a fuck about working with the NBA. What I want them to do, when I say work with us, is to stop working against us. Stop doing that bullshit behind the scenes that we know you're doing. Mainstream media, they ain't fucking with us. And that's cool. We can do it ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We still on the rise without these motherfuckers. So, we don't need them, you don't need them. So, what am I gonna do to deal with these motherfucking gatekeepers? Well, what I'm gonna do is go on a Fuck the Gatekeepers podcast tour. And I'm gonna go talk to everybody, and get a chance to get my message out to the people. Be able to let people hear from me, and you might agree, you might not, but the important thing is, for me to go on these platforms, say what I feel about what I think. And, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. And it's gonna be a crazy summer. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate y'all. Always support the Big Three. Hopefully I'm doing stuff that you guys dig. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for people that's bored as fuck in the summer with summer sports and want something cool like the Big Three. So here we are. Appreciate you. Much love, much respect from your homeboy Ice Cube. Remember that.
So some may ask, what is Ice Cube referring to? Sneaky things behind the scenes, gatekeepers. Well, obviously the NBA has the influence, the powers, to have certain sponsors, certain brands not work with the big three, as you know, in their writing. If we work with you, you know, obviously they can't like blackball the NFL or nothing, but a smaller basketball league, absolutely, they could say, you know, no, don't work with them, don't do this, don't do that. And they're shaking hands with all these people, making it harder for Cube and them to find people to align and help with the funding of the league and the globalization of the game. The big three is something that could be played, you know, worldwide, if you think about it, right? Former NBA players, former top players all across the water, you know, that could be a real thing. But obviously they have FIBA already too, which, you know, FIBA wouldn't want the big three to grow in that way because they have a 3-on-3 already. So Ice Cube is talking about all these things going on behind his back, and he spoke on this at length before, but he's going to go on a podcasting tour. Good thing right now is that so many people have platforms that the majors, the mainstream, I'll say mainstream leagues, you know, they probably don't fool with some of these podcasters, and Cube can go on there and speak his mind with these people. I'll be interested to see if Stephen A. Smith, some of these other platforms give him, like, you know, give him their platform to come on and speak about some of the things that's going against him, because they are aligned with the NBA in different ways. So I don't know, man. I appreciate Cube for speaking up. A lot of people don't like when he has the contract or he says he's going to talk to the president and different things, but I don't see no harm in a conversation, you know, and just being so stuck against one thing that you don't even have a conversation. You know, that's where we get trapped and we miss out on a lot of things just because we come in with a preconceived notion that a thing is one way and the other thing is the right way, and so we don't fool with that, and we end up finding out the thing that we chose ain't all that either. So I don't know, man. Hopefully Cube can find new innovative ways to keep the big three interesting and keep moving the game forward. I mean, it helped Joe Johnson showcase his skills to get back to the NBA, and I feel like you know, they have a lot of older players, a lot of times people that's finish with the NBA, but it can be a springboard for someone in their 30s, mid-30s to get back to the league that's been out the league. So I don't know, man. He's asked for the NBA to work with him several times, but obviously they don't, and I don't think they see it as competition, but maybe they see it as an issue with the WNBA. You know, them trying to globalize the WNBA, they probably look at the big three is one of those leagues just trying to compete and take away from their investment with the WNBA too. So that could be a viewpoint that they have. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but I want to know what you guys think. Is the NBA blackballing Ice Cube, or y'all think, you know, he's just talking? I want to hear what you guys got to say in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.